This is Google Home together with ESPNcricinfo Smart Update. We've witnessed the most exciting game of the ICC Cricket World Cup 2019 between New Zealand and South Africa. We're going to talk about that and the game coming up on Thursday. I'm Nikhil Naz, with me Michael Hussey. Before that, OK Google, match summary for today's match between New Zealand and South Africa.
South Africa lost to New Zealand by 4 wickets. South Africa scored 241 for 6 in 49 overs and New Zealand scored 245 for 6 in 48.3 overs.
Michael, do you agree with me, the most exciting game of the tournament so far?
Oh, most definitely. It was a fantastic game, went right down to the last over. I actually am a big fan of the lower scoring games where there's a great contest between bat and ball. It's not just the batsmen smashing 4s and 6s every time. The bowlers are in the game. It's tense, it's tight. Every run is hard to come by, and it was such an exciting game. And yeah, as you say, I definitely agree with you. It was definitely the most exciting game.
Is there an 80s and a 90s kid talking who enjoyed watching those games that we saw during that phase? Okay, here's a tough one actually. Who would you have given the man of the match to? Kane Williamson for his 106, or then you had Colin de Grandhomme getting you those 60 runs and then bowling amazingly well, picking up a wicket, an economy of just what, 3 odd?
Well, it's a really tough one to answer, because I asked myself when picking a man of the match, who was most influential in the game? And I really feel as though Colin de Grandhomme was very influential in this match. And he came on and kept it really tight, bowled beautifully, picked up a wicket. His economy rate was outstanding. And then when he came in with the bat, he really made an impact, scoring 60 runs very quickly, taking the pressure off Kane Williamson. However, I'm going to go for Kane Williamson as my man of the match. And the reason why I say that is, if Colin de Grandhomme had have been there and not out at the end of the game and took New Zealand all the way to the victory, then I would have given it to him. But because Kane Williamson played that magnificent knock, was there at the end, hits the winning runs, I feel as though he probably just pipped Colin de Grandhomme on this occasion.
Okay, from that game, let's turn our attention to the game that's coming away on Thursday. Okay, Google, what is the weather like in Trent Bridge, Nottingham?
Tomorrow at Trent Bridge, there'll be scattered showers with a high of 17 and a low of 8.
Okay, should I even ask you who's the favourite to win this one, or who are you backing to win this one? Okay, let me just ask you, Bangladesh, after the performance in the last game, that century by Shakib Al Hasan, this is going to be a game that Australia are going to take very, very seriously.
They will. They will certainly respect this Bangladesh team. They would have watched that last game that Bangladesh played against the West Indies, and the performance they put in. In the past, Australian teams have tried to intimidate the Bangladesh team with pace bowling, aggressive batting. But this Bangladesh team is made up of a lot more strength and power now. They won't be intimidated by the Australians. They'll come out and play a really tough brand of cricket. It's going to be a good game. I still think Australia will start as favourites and should go on and win the match, but it is going to be a tough game, and Bangladesh will take so much confidence from that last win against the Windies. I think the difference will be the Australian bowlers will bowl better than what the West Indian bowlers bowled in their last match. So run scoring will be more difficult for Bangladesh.
All right, let's just hope we get another exciting game after what we've seen of New Zealand versus South Africa. Just a reminder that you can get ESPNcricinfo's daily news on Google Home as well as Google Assistant on your phone. You are watching Google Home together with ESPNcricinfo Smart Update.